In the mid-2000s, something strange started happening on European motorways. Commuters would be cruising along when a blur would thunder past them. No warning, no hesitation, just a deafening roar, the kind of sound you hear from a fighter jet. People looked up expecting a supercar, but no, it was always a perfectly ordinary-looking BMW 5 Series. Only it wasn't ordinary, because hidden under that calm, businesslike exterior was a V10 engine with more in common with Formula One than anything meant for a school run. To understand the madness, you have to go back to BMW's M division in the early 2000s. Someone there, we still don't know who, asked a question no sane person would have asked. What if we put a naturally aspirated 5-litre V10 in an executive sedan? Not a coupe, not a sports car, a 4-door saloon you could drive to a parent-teacher conference. And the result was one of the most chaotic, brilliant, and stupidly fast sedans ever built. The S85 engine didn't whisper. It shrieked. It wailed. It climbed to 8,250 RPM with the kind of enthusiasm usually reserved for things that explode. 507 horsepower, 100 horsepower per litre, numbers that even Ferrari had to squint at. But BMW didn't stop at the engine. Oh no, they paired this masterpiece with a single-clutch SMG gearbox, a transmission so violent that every shift felt like being rear-ended by a bus. You didn't shift gears in the E60 M5, you survived them. And then there was the sound. Below 4,000 RPM, it was grumbly, growly, civilized. Above 7,000, it became a mechanical opera, the kind of noise that makes supercars peer anxiously over their shoulders, all wrapped in a body that looked normal. No wings, no outrageous vents, just a subtle little M5 badge on the trunk, quietly warning the world that this accountant's company car could outrun half of Italy. Driving one was a special kind of thrill. In comfort mode on a peaceful highway, you might even forget what's lurking under your right foot, but press the little M button on the steering wheel and suddenly you're in a different universe. But here's the thing, the E60 M5 wasn't perfect. It had temper tantrums. It drank fuel like it had a hole in the tank. It ate rod bearings for breakfast. And the gearbox? Well, let's just say it wasn't built for people trying to drive smoothly. The E60 M5 was the last naturally aspirated M5, the only V10 M5, a one-off experiment that BMW never dared repeat, and that's why it's so legendary. Cars today are faster, quicker, more efficient, but they don't have this kind of soul, this kind of drama, this ability to make a responsible adult giggle like an idiot. The E60 M5 was madness dressed as a business meeting, a supercar wearing a suit, a 4-door symphony with a red line that touched the sky, and honestly, we will never see anything like it